Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today on this Monday morning. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Chris Berg.
Chilly.
It is cold out
Chilly
there, isn't
Monday.
it?
Oh my goodness gracious. It was like, okay, let's get this heat revved back up a little bit.
It will improve by the end of the week, according
good.
to our storm team. Yeah, like 48
What?
maybe. Yep. By the end of the week. So back into the 40s.
You made my day.
Look at this. It's beautiful, though, when you
That
look
is
out there.
nice.
Crisp, sunny. We're going to see a lot of sun this afternoon, they say, but not warm. And what does it say right there? 15 degrees this morning?
I mean, can you believe that?
Cold.
Yeah.
We're still in October. That feels like December, January
That's
weather.
what I'm insinuating. That's why I'm a little bit, hey, 48 by the end of the week. I did not know that, so I'm good now. Thank you for that.
Okay, just trying to make your day.
Are you going to wear your Latin vibe that day?
Maybe.
Then? So
It's going to be hot. It'll feel hot. No.
muy caliente. Sí.
Last full week of October and looking at Halloween, right? Big weekend ahead, so.
Are you guys doing anything? Or?
I don't. We're still
Yeah.
kind of, one of our producers asked me, and I'm like, I'm still deciding. She's like, still deciding? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
mean-
such a tough. I did run into a friend of mine, a gal that works with my husband at Home Depot, and she was buying like a big, long PVC pipe. I think she's going to shoot the candy through it to the kids. So I think that's a for real thing. I think people are getting creative. I think you're still going to see, some door-to-door stuff, but I love that.
Fantastic.
So.
What would happen if the husband just happened to slip an egg in there and just?
Ooh. I could see my husband like getting, the sling, whatever you call it, and popping the candy out at the kids like that.
Oh, I think
better
it'd
be ready.
A slingshot, you mean?
Slingshot, yes.
Oh, that would be hysterical. Just here, open your bag. I would love that. Actually, that would be fantastic.
That would be fun. Fun for the dads,
Just
I think,
a
as well.
full-on Snickers bar. Just bam, and see if you can get it right in the bag.
So no matter what you're dressed up like, make sure you have your baseball mitt with you, and then catch your candy. But anyway, it is going to feel
or
better.
an egg.
Or an egg. Eggs. Yeah. Well, hopefully there's no eggs coming out. Can you imagine if it didn't break, they'd just throw it right back at your house?
That's
no good.
And you'd wake up the next day with your house TP. I mean,
for sure. I don't want that. Okay. So you're an iPhone guy. I want to know this. I heard people are super excited about the latest iPhone. Like a survey said, really the majority of people say this new iPhone is worth going into debt for. I feel like that's an odd
Really?
thing to admit to. Wallet Hub's new survey, more Americans plan to buy this new iPhone compared to last year. 44% say they're going to buy it. It was 73% more who said it's worth going into debt for.
Wow.
I guess the big deal with this one is that it's 5G capable, starting at a cool $999.
And with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, I wonder what that goes for. Oh, okay, $10.99. I mean,
Oh, you're like, oh yeah, that's pocket change.
but I mean, you can finance it now. Like Verizon does the monthly thing, so you do it over the month. And yeah, because I have a Google right now, Pixel, and I'm like, boy, that looks nice. The iPhone 12, and apparently it's got like this sweet camera. Like you said, it's 5G ready. But I don't know. I've kind of become accustomed to just everything Google, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but
That's why it's hard to switch back and forth, I think, between phones, Android, Apple,
Yeah.
Google. I'm an Android phone user, but these are iPads, so it's not like I'm not used to Apple products, but I don't know. I'm thinking a lot of kids are going to be asking for the new iPhone in their Christmas stocking this year, though.
that's, yeah, good point.
We'll see how
And with
that
everything
goes.
now, so virtual, it kind of makes sense. Like, all right, you maybe need a little bit of an upgrade because you're going to be doing, who knows, Skype, Zoom, whatever on your phones.
Yeah,
and-
your school Teams meetings.
yeah.
I need the latest iPhone, Mom, for school.
For school, there you go. That's a good pitch right there.
Okay, how about this one? Coca Cola is going to be getting rid of some of their brands. And the one that really caught my attention, Tab. Do you remember Tab?
I heard that. I think
So
last
no more
week.
Tab. One of our Valley Today producers, Julie Holgate, big Tab fan.
Really?
Yeah, I even actually looked around her desk a little bit and I thought she probably has some Tab hidden underneath the desk here. But if you love Tab, I don't know, I'm sure there's still some on the shelves. You better buy it up real fast because there's quite a few brands that they're going to be cutting. 200 of its soda brands. I don't know, I'm guessing to get to 200, there's got to be quite a few that I'm not even really familiar with.
I was gonna say.
What they say is most popular right now, besides their classics, Coke Zero, which we do have in our house. There's no caffeine, no sugar, no
Yeah.
calories, and the new hard seltzer. But this always gets people all up in arms. But then they can bring back tab like in a year, and then people will go crazy.
Yay.
Just like McDonald's does with like the McRib or something. You only get
Like
tab a certain
limited amount
time,
of
one
yeah.
week a year. You get it. I don't know about
When's the
that.
last time you saw tab even in the shelves? I haven't seen.
I can't remember ever seeing,
Yeah.
besides, like I said, the one colleague who will bring it in, and I'm not sure where she's finding it. So
She's got a stash.
here's your great video of the day. I'll tell you right away. It ends with a happy ending, but scary. Look at that. Fire. Someone's trying to escape. That's a cat. It was a close call for this cat in East Harlem, New York. Of course, that's a pretty intense fire.
Whoa.
Bystanders captured the moment the animal jumped to safety. You could see the police officers were standing below the window. But how amazing for that cat to know to get to the window.
Wow.
So there you go. The hero is the police officer caught the cat and handed it off to her owner. That's intense, though. My goodness. From one animal video to another, Chris, this is like one of my fears, sharks.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen, maybe you've heard of this story already, but someone had a drone going over an Australian beach here, and they could see sharks cruising very close by to these swimmers just off of shore. You could see the two sharks feeding on a school of salmon, but swimmers appeared unaware of the danger lurking nearby. Of course, they were just taking a morning dip. And I thought, when I heard this story, thank goodness, they saved them and nobody's ever going to be attacked again. Australia has recorded at least 21 shark attacks just this year. I didn't know they had that many.
Wow.
Maybe we just don't hear about it because it's in Australia, but,
yeah.
Scary stuff.
So are you a big deep sea diver? Would you do all that stuff or?
I have done some snorkeling. We did snorkeling up in Alaska. We had really thick suits. And then when we went to Mexico last year, we did a little snorkeling.
Snorkeling, yeah.
Yeah. I would lose my mind if a shark went by, though.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. You get in the ocean and it's just so not our world. I just am, I'll dip my toe in, I'll go in and, but I'm not going out there and the whole deep sea thing. Nah. I'm good on the beach. Just give me a tan, some cocktails, some food. I'm good.
When we were in Mexico, there were a lot of large turtles, even off of our beach, that you could see. So that was a little
Like the
scary.
snapper kind that would.
I don't know if they're snapper. They're big. When I think snapper, I think of Ottertail Lake. They're much bigger than what you see in around
But
here.
you know what I mean? There you go. You go in there and you're thinking, oh, I'm in this beautiful little ocean, some coral, and then whoof, this thing comes and
Okay,
just.
well, now I'm going to have nightmares. Thank you for that sound effect. All right, well, stay with us. Coming up next, a very special guest. The First Lady of North Dakota, Catherine Burgum, is going to join us and talk about an upcoming virtual event for her, Recovery Reinvented.